We are at Planet Hollywood, and my mom and I are going to be splitting this chicken sandwich with avocado and Swiss. It's a little dark, so it's kind of hard to see. Some fries on the side and a super cute little thing. So there's that. And then we're going to be splitting this peach spinach salad with strawberries and candied walnuts and all sorts of stuff. My brother's going to have some spaghetti parm. Chicken parm. So yum, splitting both of these things. Alright, so that wraps up the first day. We were here for a couple of hours. So we went to Planet Hollywood, as you guys saw, and I got food there and split stuff. And then afterwards I was really craving some chocolate or some dessert, and I took way too long trying to decide what I want and spent way too long on it. But I ended up we went to the Hershey chocolate factory, or chocolate store, and we got some hugs for the cookie panda because he likes those, I think. And I got a little ornament, but I put that away already. And then my brother's trying to dance around in front of the camera, like back there, and distract me. But yeah, and then I got a little chocolate cookies and cream brownie truffle, and it looks delicious. And it was $3. It's so expensive, but hopefully it will be super tasty. And I'm really tired, and I think we're probably gonna figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, YouTube. It is the second day of our Las Vegas adventures. We woke up, it's at about 9 o'clock. So today, so it's Sunday. So today we are going to go down to breakfast, and there's a breakfast buffet that we have at the Excalibur Hotel. And then we are gonna go down to, or all the way basically across the Vegas Strip to Madame Tussauds at the Venetian. And then we'll kind of go from there, and then we're gonna go watch one of the Cirque du Soleil shows, Mystery, I want to say. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's Mystery. We're gonna do that in the evening, and then between then, we'll see what we do. Probably do a little bit of shopping, buy all of the Christmas stuff that is going on sale because it is after Christmas score. Probably pick up some gifts for my boyfriend's family and try not to blow all my money on shiny things. So for breakfast, I'm definitely, after a couple days of eating super fried food and just super greasy, gross stuff, I just want to eat something that is a little bit more nutrient dense, especially because we're going to be walking around all day, and I want to make sure that my body is fueled correctly and not with like just potatoes, because potatoes aren't very nutrient dense. I just want to make sure that I am eating in a way that will be tasty at the time, but also make me feel good as I'm going about doing my business, because I've noticed the last couple of days that every time I eat too much, I get really bad headaches for several hours, and then I'm not able to enjoy the rest of the day. So like on Christmas I got a headache, which totally sucked because we were like wrapping wontons and doing fun things as a family, and I couldn't really be in the moment because I had a headache because I just ate too much. So that's good to know and keep in mind. Try to be as intuitive as possible, and yeah. So guys, this is breakfast. I have kind of a lot of fruit because I was really craving fruit for the last couple days. I have some eggs Benedict over here. I think that's on some ham. Some fresh scrambled eggs. I have some peaches and some cantaloupe. We'll see how fresh those are. We have all of these berries that look amazing. There's some blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, a little bit of grapefruit. I'm gonna try this fresh ambrosia salad because I've never had it. I also got some yogurt with granola and muesli on it. I thought I had seen all the fruit, but I hadn't, so I picked this up before I got all this stuff. Strawberry blueberry cake with some powdered sugar on top. Look at that monster. And there's so much food, and I'm so excited about it. And hopefully it doesn't make me feel too greasy like everything else. So I destroyed the crepe. Didn't really touch this stuff. It was okay. I had a little bit of granola, but it was a little too sweet. Didn't eat too many of the fruits, unfortunately, because that crepe was so good and I wanted to eat it first. And I just don't really have room for them. And they're not as tasty afterwards anyway. And I had one thing of banana bread. I'm going to be doing this later. for a waiter and a little chocolate croissant. So I fell a little bit behind my mom and my brother, and I figured while we're not in the room, I'll talk to you guys a little bit, do a little bit of vlogging. So we went to breakfast, and it's like 11 a.m. now, so we're at breakfast for at least an hour. It was just a buffet, and you guys saw all the yummy goodness that there was. There's something that I've realized about myself. The last couple times that I've had a meal where it's like there's a possibility of getting seconds. So for example, you're not just going down to sit down at a restaurant and you're getting one meal. Like it's maybe a family event where there's just like or a potluck where there's a bunch of food and you typically will get a plate and load up, or like even at a buffet. My biggest problem with those where I start to overeat and just kind of lose focus is going back for seconds. So the first plate or whatever serving might be fine. Like I might portion it out and I might be sitting there and thinking about everything and being really deliberate. For example, you saw what I had for breakfast. So I picked everything out and I was eating more or less intuitively. Like if something didn't taste good to me, then I wouldn't eat it. So I left a lot of the fruits because they weren't very good. I ate the crepe because it was delicious. I didn't eat the yogurt because it tasted super artificial. So that's fine. And then I kind of stop where I'd like to. I stop when I'm full. But then the problem arises, so at potlucks or family events or anything like buffet style type of eating, the problem arises when I'm done with like that first course and I'm fine and it's like, oh, I ate to satisfaction. We're kind of sitting around and everybody's getting more food. And where you, like that's where you start getting like the extra nibbles and bites of stuff. So that's where my problem comes in. So for example, I just ate however I needed to and I ate to satisfaction. And then I was waiting for my little brother and my mom to finish, so I actually ended up like going up and seeing what else there is, and like it was like, oh, that looks good. Even though I wasn't necessarily hungry, I still ate more stuff. And at that point when you're eating past fullness, like it's really hard to stop because like you've kind of already gone past it. Kind of problem comes in is when I'm sitting around talking, socializing, I'm done with, like I've focused on my first course that I was really intending to be my only course, and I've been really intuitive about it. I've ate to satisfaction. Where it kind of goes downhill is after that when I'm like, oh, one more bite can't hurt. Where in reality it's like I'm probably not getting that much satisfaction in it because I did deliberately pick it out. I'm not really in tune with what's happening, so it's just kind of like I'm eating it for no reason. We will definitely be going to more buffets, and I think my game plan with that is really to be slow with that first course, and the preferably only course, and really think about if I go back up while everybody else is still eating, if I go back up, is it really worth getting more food if I'm not going to really enjoy it? And it's just going to be extra calories that I don't need. So, food for thought. Haha, food. Thought for food. Ooh. That would not be very tasty. But anyway, I will stop rambling and take you guys on the rest of my adventures. I'm not good at multitasking. See ya! So we got chicken nachos on cross fries, which are waffle fries. Look at those. Rock you like a hurricane. Some chicken tacos over here. Some Ghetto Gallo and Chipotle mayo sauce. Viva Las Vegas!
That were more 24 hours in the day, even if there were 40 more.
super hungry, so I'm gonna keep this commentary short. It's like 12 or 11:30 or something, so this is our first meal. We were walking around for quite a bit. I'm probably not gonna eat a majority of this stuff. I'm waiting for the fried rice to finish up, but we have some chicken, mushroom chicken, some broccoli beef, slice of pizza. I tried it and don't really like it. Some cheese tortellini. And then for dessert, I have some peaches, a little cannoli, and then some banana bread. Because the crepe line was way too long, but I might get in line for that because I don't know how excited I am about this, but I'm very hungry, so I'll talk to you guys later. So here's what I really wanted. I went back up and there's some fried rice. But I'll probably not be eating the cheese pizza and the tortellini, but we'll see. I didn't really touch the pizza or the tortellini, I'm not going to. The broccoli beef was surprisingly good. I had a little bit of the chicken. Had a good amount of rice as well. Cannoli was really, really good. Super, super tasty. Had some peaches, and then I think I'm gonna wrap this up to take with me into the hotel room because it's banana bread and it's delicious, but I don't feel like it right now. We got a strawberry crepe and another one of those little cannoli things. We were on the 14th floor below, and this morning we woke up we were woken up around 8 a.m., maybe 7:30 a.m. by the wonderful noise of drilling right below us. So we called the hotel and we're like, what's going on? What's happening? What the heck? And they basically said that there will be drilling and stuff going on, so they were able to move us from the 14th floor to the 25th floor, which is really cool. So we just moved there after lunch. It's around 2 o'clock right now, and look at that awesome view. We're on the opposite side of the hotel right now. So this is our view from the 25th floor of the Luxor Hotel. So we're gonna go explore the Luxor Hotel, and then later tonight we have another Cirque du Soleil show that we're going to Ka, which we're all very excited for. But basically this morning we woke up probably around 9 a.m. Look at my hair blowing in the breeze. We woke up around 9 a.m. and I didn't really have much of an appetite. We decided to walk around for like half an hour before we ate because we were gonna go down to the breakfast buffet. But for me it was like I didn't want to eat because I didn't have an appetite, and I know I was gonna like feel like I'm missing out if I don't eat, and then that's gonna result in like way overindulging. So basically my mom and my brother were nice enough to accommodate me, and so we went and took a walk for about half an hour, and then we actually it ended up taking about an hour because we ended up getting tickets to Ka, which we weren't expecting to do. And so then the line for the buffet was pretty long, so by the time we got there I was pretty hangry. Probably let my blood sugar get a little too low, so I was pretty hangry, and then ate pretty quickly when we got there. Mostly I had a lot of that broccoli beef that you guys saw, and then I had some rice, but you know, lots of carbs. I wasn't really feeling cheese or anything like that, but definitely had lots of carbs and a crepe, and it's like standing in line for that crepe took like 20 minutes, so that made me a little hangry as well. So I'm not in the best mood when I get hungry and angsty about food, which is kind of silly. But yeah, right after that I basically crashed, I think, because I didn't have food for quite a long time, and then we got really hungry, and then had a lot of food, and it was not the most nutrient dense, and so my body just kind of had a sugar crash because I had to take it out, and now it's 2, which kind of sucks, but we're gonna go and explore now. Yay! Learning lots of things about food on this trip. We're at the sports bar at MGM Grand. We're having some dinner. It's around 5:30. It's around 5:30, so we're gonna have some dinner, but we're not too hungry. So my mom and I are gonna split this chicken Caesar salad and these little grinders as well, with some onion rings and some fries. He's actually having a real dinner, but we're not nearly hungry enough to have that much food, so we're just gonna go have these on these guys. So I'm gonna take my portion and put it on a little plate, and you'll see that in a second. So here it is. It looks like a lot more food once you put it on a smaller plate. So that's half of the Caesar. And there's the other half. There's one of the sliders. I might go for the second one. We'll see some of the fries. But yeah, see, just by using another plate, you can kind of portion control a little bit better. So there's the chicken, the little crostini thing, an egg. So this looks delicious, and I'm gonna dig right in. So we just got done watching Ka, the Cirque du Soleil show. If you don't do anything, if you don't watch any other show for the rest of your life, make sure you watch this because it is amazing. Like holy crap, I think it's $150. Like the tickets are about $100 to $150. Go watch it. It's like don't go to Vegas without watching this show. It's amazing. We're gonna go home now, but like seriously, do not miss this show.